Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're here to plunge into the most fascinating, really impactful ideas shaping our world, basically giving you the essential insights without all the noise.
Exactly, cutting through it.
Today, we're tackling something pretty fundamental, a shift that's happening right under our digital feet, how brands actually get found online.
Right.
For decades, the whole digital marketing playbook, it was all about Google, pretty much entirely. Ranking on that first page, that was the goal, the holy grail.
The ultimate measure of success, yeah.
But if you've been using the internet much in the last year or two, you've probably noticed a massive shift, even in your own habits.
Oh, definitely.
Consumers are increasingly turning to a completely new kind of platform for answers, for advice, and maybe most importantly for recommendations. We're talking about these powerful AI platforms, ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, Grok, DeepSeek. The list keeps growing.
And these aren't just search engines in the old sense, are they?
No, not at all. They're more like conversational interfaces, maybe personal assistants, knowledge synthesizers, and they're rapidly becoming the first place millions go.
And this rapid evolution, this change in how we find stuff online, it has incredibly profound implications for literally every business. Doesn't matter the size, the industry.
So think about your own behavior, right? If you're looking for some info, a product, a service, even just quick advice, you ask an AI.
Yeah.
What happens if a brand or a product or whatever just isn't there in those AI results? What if their content isn't optimized for AI to find and recommend it?
Well, the stark reality, and it is stark, is that brand risks becoming utterly invisible.
Invisible, wow.
To an increasingly huge and frankly influential chunk of the market. This isn't just, a new search engine popped up. It's fundamentally different.
How so?
It's about how consumers are interacting with information, with recommendations. It's a behavioral shift that goes way beyond just tech people.
Yep.
If you've ever asked an AI tool for, say, a recipe suggestion, or to break down a complex topic, or plan a trip, maybe even a gift idea.
Which loads of people do now.
Exactly. You've participated in this new critical frontier of digital visibility. And that's precisely why understanding this change and the tools coming out to handle it, well, it should be right at the top of your mind.
Absolutely. Which brings us neatly to today's deep dive. We're going to unpack an innovative solution that claims it's purpose-built for this exact future. AI-CMO.
The AI-CMO.
This platform, it's presented by a company called AI Marketing OS Ltd, and it's getting quite a bit of buzz. It's being touted as the UK's first AI marketing operating system.
The first in the UK, yeah.
And designed specifically for what they call next-gen brands. We'll get into what that means.
Okay.
So our mission today is simple, really. We want to thoroughly explore what AI-CMO actually is. Understand the compelling reasons why it was created right now in response to this changing landscape.
Right, the why behind it.
Exactly. And then dissect how it functions, practically speaking, and ultimately assess what makes it, potentially disruptive, maybe even revolutionary for modern brands in this AI-driven world we're entering.
Disruptive is a good word for it, potentially.
We're going to dig into its unique features, its bold promise, which is basically to help brands not just get discovered, but actually become the first name an AI recommends when you ask.
That's the key difference, isn't it? Not just found, but recommended. Proactively put forward.
Precisely. Okay, let's start by really getting our heads around this new frontier of brand visibility, because it's moving so far beyond what we traditionally think of as search.
It really is.
The fundamental idea guiding us today is that visibility for brands, it's just not about ranking on Google anymore. Solely, anyway.
And that's a huge statement, monumental even. Think about all the businesses, big and small, that have spent years, fortunes, meticulously building their digital strategy around Google.
All that SEO effort.
Exactly, all focused on Google's algorithms. This challenges decades of established practice. It's a real shakeup.
It truly is. And it's critical. We can't overstate this shift. What we're seeing isn't just a little ripple. It's a profound paradigm change in how consumers behave. People are actively and increasingly choosing these conversational AI platforms as their main way to find info and get recommendations.
And it's not just the tech nerds doing this, right?
No, not at all. This isn't niche anymore. It's rapidly becoming mainstream, part of everyday digital life for millions.
Think about it. Many people find asking an AI for a direct answer or, a curated recommendation, It's often way faster.
More concise, too.
Right, more concise, sometimes even feels more comprehensive than wading through pages and pages of blue links on Google.
Yeah, that endless scrolling.
Exactly. Which means a brand's traditional SEO strategies, the ones focused just on Google's ranking factors like keywords, backlinks, technical stuff, they might just not be enough anymore to stay visible, competitively visible.
So you need something else.
An AI-first approach is becoming absolutely critical. Because that first point of contact, when a consumer needs something, is increasingly an AI, not a search bar.
Okay, so why? Why are people preferring AI for this?
Well, the why often boils down to a few things. Efficiency, definitely. Perceived personalization, it feels like it understands you.
Right.
And the immediate synthesis of information. AI can pull from massive data sets, boil down complex stuff, and present it concisely, conversationally, often tailored to what it thinks you need.
Feels more direct.
Much more direct, less overwhelming than that long list of search results. It just streamlines the whole discovery process for the user, makes it easier.
Okay, so let's extrapolate that a bit. If AI platforms genuinely become the main gatekeepers of information, the first place people go for product discovery, what does that mean for something as fundamental as, like, brand equity or customer acquisition?
Well, the stakes couldn't be higher, honestly. Think about it. If AI is your first stop and it gives you a direct recommendation, that recommendation carries immense weight. There's an implicit trust there. Imagine a future, which is rapidly becoming now, where AI is your trusted advisor for, I don't know, choosing new software, finding recipes, planning holidays.
Pretty much anything.
Right. If your brand isn't in that AI's knowledge base, or if its content isn't perfectly tuned for the AI to cite and recommend, you essentially become invisible.
Gone.
Which directly hammers brand equity because visibility is foundational for recognition, for trust, for market share.
And getting new customers.
It means totally rethinking the marketing funnel. Instead of optimizing for clicks from Google, you need to optimize for AI mentions, for those proactive recommendations.
That's a massive shift in focus.
It is. The implication is profound. If you're not recommended by AI, you might as well not exist for a huge and growing part of the market. It's not just about losing traffic, it's about losing fundamental relevance.
Wow. That's a really stark warning. And the source material we're looking at today, it definitely doesn't pull punches. It says, brands that fail to appear in these AI-generated results risk becoming invisible. It sounds like this isn't just, losing a bit of website traffic or seeing your rankings dip slightly. This feels much bigger, more existential.
It's absolutely not just about a dip in traffic. The gravity of that statement is huge. It means missing out on what's fast becoming the foundational layer of consumer interaction and discovery.
Okay. Can you give an example?
Sure. Imagine the modern consumer journey. You might open, say, Gemini or ChatGPT and ask, what are the most durable, sustainable running shoes for trails?
Okay.
If brand X isn't set up to be cited and recommended by that AI, if its content isn't precisely aligned with what the AI needs to confidently suggest it, brand X just isn't part of that initial crucial conversation.
Not even in the running, literally.
Exactly, not even in the running. And this is fundamentally different from previous big digital shifts.
How so? Different from mobile first or social media?
Yeah. Mobile first was mostly about optimizing the experience on a different device size. Social media was about adding new channels, engaging differently.
Right.
This AI shift, it's changing the gatekeeper of information itself, the primary filter people use to find solutions, and the pace.
Faster.
Incredibly accelerated. Mobile took years to hit critical mass for businesses. AI adoption feels like it's happening at warp speed, making this risk of invisibility immediate, pressing, existential, like you said, for any brand wanting to stay relevant.
And just to make this really concrete for you listening.
Yeah.
Imagine yourself doing this. You're looking for something new, a product, service, some info. You ask an AI. It gives you a concise, smart-sounding recommendation. How likely are you really to then close the AI, open Google, type in a search, sift through links, versus just clicking the AI's suggestion?
Good question.
Personally, if the AI's answer feels solid, well-reasoned, answers my question directly, I'm probably just going with that first suggestion.
Yeah.
Just easier,
Yeah.
faster.
Precisely. That inherent human tendency towards efficiency, convenience, trusting what feels like a smart, curated answer, that's what makes this risk of invisibility so potent, so immediate.
So the AI acts like a filter.
A powerful proactive filter. And if your brand isn't on its short list, You're filtered out before a traditional search even begins for more and more people. This isn't just evolution, it really is a revolution in brand discovery. It shifts the power dynamic, demanding a totally new approach.
Okay, so this is exactly where AI-CMO comes in. The platform positions itself as the direct answer to this specific challenge.
Mm.
It claims to solve the problem by, and this is the direct quote, automating the entire SEO and generative engine optimization GEO workflow. That's a very bold claim. Covers a lot.
It is indeed the core promise. And when they call it an operating system, it's important to get what they mean. It's not just another tool.
Right. More than a single feature.
Much more. It's designed as a comprehensive, overarching platform to manage and execute a whole range of marketing tasks, all specifically geared for this new AI-first world.
So lots of things working together.
Suggests deep integration, yeah. From content creation to optimization, publishing, analytics, all seamless. And as you mentioned, it's notably the UK's first such system from AI Marketing, OS Ltd.
Okay.
So it's aiming to be like the foundational infrastructure, the central nervous system for a brand's AI-driven marketing, a holistic solution, not just bits and pieces, creating a unified ecosystem for this next-gen visibility.
And it's not built for just any brand, is it? They seem very specific about who it's for. Designed for creators, solo entrepreneurs, and lean startups.
Very targeted, yes. And they define this audience further as next-gen brands, basically challenger businesses, disruptors, and innovators.
So smaller, maybe newer companies.
Typically, yeah, agile entities, often working with tight resources, trying to disrupt established markets or carve out a niche against bigger players.
Why focus just on them?
Because they have unique needs. Needs that traditional, often really resource-heavy marketing solutions don't address well. These businesses need, and I quote again, maximum reach without the burden of big marketing teams.
Makes sense. A solo entrepreneur doesn't have a content department.
Exactly. No SEO team, no dedicated analytics expert. A lean startup needs hyper-efficiency with its budget and people to scale fast.
So AI-CMO tries to level the playing field.
That seems to be the goal. Democratize advanced marketing capabilities, let these smaller, agile businesses compete effectively, gain traction, even when AI is redefining the landscape.
How does that give it an edge?
Well, this specialization means it's not trying to be everything to everyone. It's laser-focused on providing relevant, automated, powerful solutions for businesses that need to move fast and make a big impact with minimal resources.
So if you are a solo entrepreneur, a creator, part of a lean startup, this promise should really hit home, right? The challenge of needing to be everywhere online without a huge team or budget.
Absolutely. It resonates deeply with those specific constraints and ambitions. It genuinely promises to make competition fairer in a significant way.
Okay, so we know who it's for and why it exists. Now let's get into the details, the differentiators. What makes AI-CMO stand out?
Right, the specifics.
The first big one they highlight is AI-driven SEO plus GEO automation. And the claim that really jumps out is publish 100% human-like, Google-ready content in minutes, no technical skills required.
Yeah, that sounds almost too good to be true for anyone who's grappled with content and SEO, doesn't it?
It really does.
And this is where the innovation, the potential disruption really lies. Let's break down SEO plus GEO properly because it's core to their whole thing.
Okay.
SEO, search engine optimization, we know this one, right? It's the established practice. Optimizing content to rank well on Google, Bing, DuckDuckGo.
Keywords, backlinks, site structure.
Yeah.
All that jazz.
Exactly. Making your site discoverable by humans using search queries. Standard stuff, relatively speaking.
Okay, so what's GEO?
GEO, Generative Engine Optimization. This is the new frontier, critically different purpose. It's about specifically fine-tuning content, not just for Google, but to be cited by AI systems, to be chosen first by AI platforms.
Chosen first. How does that work?
Conceptually, think of it like this. For Google, you want top 3 on page 1.
Ideally.
For an AI, you want to be the direct answer it gives. Or the brand, it explicitly recommends when someone asks.
Right.
This often means ensuring semantic clarity, perfect factual accuracy, a structure AI models can easily parse, synthesize, and pull info from confidently. It's less about a human scrolling, more about an AI ingesting and understanding efficiently.
And the 100% human-like content part.
Yeah.
That addresses the worry about robotic AI text, right?
Precisely. It addresses that major valid concern. Historically, AI text could sound awful, robotic, generic, repetitive, even get penalized by Google if detected as low-quality spam. AI-CMO's promise here suggests very sophisticated AI. generating text that's not just relevant but flows naturally, has the right tone, passes human scrutiny, and meets search engine quality guidelines.
And the no technical skills required bit.
That's potentially game-changing, a real democratizing force. It makes advanced marketing usually needing writers, SEO techs, strategists, accessible to almost anyone, regardless of background.
So it changes how content gets made.
Fundamentally, instead of big teams manually doing research, writing, optimizing, publishing, a single person or a tiny team could potentially scale output massively, adapt content strategy way faster. It empowers agility like never before.
So it's moving beyond just being found in a list.
Yeah.
It's about actively being chosen,
It makes it to a whole new level, yeah.
And they claim directly, we fine-tune your content so AI platforms choose your brand first. How? How does it actually work? What does fine-tune mean for an AI's recommendation algorithm?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? And it gets to the heart of GEO's sophistication. Fine-tuning here means optimizing for more than just keywords and links.
Okay, like what?
Like semantic understanding, deep contextual relevance, the specific ways AI models process and synthesize huge amounts of info to generate answers.
So it's about making it easy for the AI.
Essentially, yes. Making your content the most authoritative, concise, and easily digestible source for that AI. While they won't reveal their exact secret sauce, the principles involve things like
Such as?
structured data markup schema.org, for example, helps AI understand context, relationships, like product features, price, reviews, in a machine-readable way. Optimizing for entity recognition, making sure your brand, products, key concepts are clearly identified, consistently presented, so AI can categorize and link them in its knowledge graph.
Data quality matters too, I assume.
Immensely. Factual accuracy, data integrity. AIs are increasingly prioritizing credible, verifiable info. Content needs structuring for rapid synthesis, clear answers, bullet points, defined sections, so AI can quickly grab key facts.
So back to my sustainable coffee example earlier.
Right. If someone asks AI for best sustainable coffee, ships nationwide, ethical sourcing. AI-CMO aims to ensure your brand's content on sustainability, ethics, shipping, quality is so well-structured, so semantically rich,
That the AI just picks it.
that the AI's algorithms naturally identify it as a top, authoritative, relevant source. It's about being the easiest, most credible answer for the AI, massively increasing the chance you become the direct recommendation.
Which is way beyond just being in a list.
Far beyond. It's aiming for active algorithmic endorsement, which, like we said, is fast becoming the most valuable digital real estate out there.
Okay. And it's not just content generation and optimization. The material emphasizes an end-to-end workflow. Quote, from keyword research to content creation, from optimization to publishing all in one platform. That sounds incredibly comprehensive.
It is, and that comprehensive nature is a huge value proposition, especially for those next-gen brands, solos, creators, lean startups.
Why particularly to them?
Think about their usual pain points. Juggling tons of different tools, right? One for keywords, another for writing, a third for SEO checks, then a separate system for publishing, analytics.
Yeah, it gets messy.
And expensive.
Exactly. Fragmented. Inefficient. Steep learning curves for each tool. Data gets stuck in silos. Insights don't connect.
So a single platform solves that.
Directly. Centralizes everything. Removes friction. Reduces cognitive load. Simplifies managing a digital presence massively. And this integration drastically speeds up time to market for new content.
How so?
Instead of hours or days coordinating across tools and stages, the whole process is streamlined in one place.
Yeah.
Lets businesses react way faster to trends, algorithm shifts, changes in demand, which is vital today.
Operational efficiency meets strategic agility.
Perfectly put. Which leads us nicely to the next differentiator. Built for speed and scale. It says it's perfect for businesses that need to move fast and adapt to shifting algorithms. Crucial right now.
Absolutely critical. In today's digital world, with AI models evolving constantly, search engines dropping major updates frequently, speed and adaptability aren't just nice-to-haves, they're basic survival needs.
Like Google's updates. BERT, MUM, helpful content.
Exactly. Or how fast ChatGPT or Gemini evolve. Businesses that can quickly generate relevant, quality, optimized content and push it out across channels. They have a massive edge.
And AI-CMO helps with that speed.
Its automation is designed specifically for it, minimizing manual steps from research right through to publishing. So a lean startup using this could potentially churn out, say, 10, 20 optimized articles.
While bigger competitors still in meetings.
Potentially, yeah. While the bigger guys are stuck in multi-stage approval processes, this lets smaller players jump on trends, react instantly, test strategies rapidly.
So for you, the listener, think about how quickly you could adapt your online presence or strategy. If you're slow, your visibility can just tank.
Right. And climbing back up is incredibly hard. AI-CMO promises the infrastructure to not just keep pace, but potentially lead. By enabling rapid iteration, fast deployment of optimized content, keeping brands visible even as the ground keeps shifting.
All right, so we've covered the what, the why, the key differentiators.
Yeah.
Now let's get practical. How does AI-CMO actually work? Step by step.
Okay, the nuts and bolts.
Let's take you, the listener, through the workflow. Starting with phase 1, plan. We're told it helps identify high-impact keywords and prompts with AI-powered research.
Right, this plan step is absolutely foundational, sets the stage for everything else. Traditional SEO keyword research, focused on terms people typed into Google. AI-powered research here goes way beyond that. Crucially, it incorporates prompts.
Prompts, as in will people ask AI?
Exactly. Natural language questions, directives, scenarios people use with conversational AI. Instead of just best running shoes, someone might ask AI, what are comfy, eco-friendly trail running shoes for long distance?
Or for a service, maybe. Recommend cloud accounting software for a freelancer.
Precisely. AI-CMO's research uses advanced NLP to find not just traditional high-volume keywords, but also these emerging natural language prompts people are actually using.
Why is that important?
It lets brands tailor content to directly answer or respond to those AI queries. Maximizes relevance. Identifying both keywords and prompts is key. It ensures content is tuned for both traditional search and conversational AI.
Covering all bases.
Maximizing visibility across the whole digital ecosystem, from a Google search to a ChatGPT query. By understanding the nuanced intent behind the user's need, wherever they express it, it's about predicting how you'll be discovered next.
Okay, got the plan. Next step, create. The platform promises to generate human-quality blog posts, articles, and website copy. That's a big promise, especially when people want authenticity and search engines are wary of generic AI stuff.
It is a bold claim, yeah. And it points to how far generative AI has come. This create step is where AI turns data and insights into actual content.
But human quality, what does that really mean here?
It suggests the AI models behind AI-CMO aren't just spinning basic articles or rephrasing text. They're sophisticated enough to produce text that feels natural, engaging, relevant, often indistinguishable from human writing.
So it understands nuance, brand voice.
Seems so. Grasps topics, crafts narratives, maintains voice, integrates info smoothly, avoids that robotic, repetitive feel of older AI tools. It's moving from generation to true creation.
That sounds invaluable for people without writers.
Absolutely. For solo folks, lean teams, those without big budgets for copywriters, it dramatically streamlines content creation.
Yes.
Lets them produce high volumes of polished, relevant content fast.
Changes the scale completely.
Reduces time, cost, effort massively. Imagine a solo entrepreneur struggling to publish one blog post a month. Suddenly, they could become prolific, compete on a scale previously impossible. It democratizes filling the web with valuable, optimized content.
Okay, content created. Next, the crucial bit, optimize. This is where that dual tuning happens. Ensure every piece is tuned for both search engines and AI visibility. Sounds like where the magic happens.
Precisely. This step is critical. It's what separates AI-CMO from just a writing tool. Generating content isn't enough. It needs smart, meticulous optimization for both its audiences, humans via search, and AI models via conversational interfaces.
How does it do both?
It applies a sophisticated mix of techniques, where traditional SEO, keywords, meta descriptions, titles, headings, H1, H2s, internal-external links, semantic relevance, all the best practices Google likes.
Standard SEO stuff.
Right. But then for GO, the focus shifts, structuring content for maximum AI digestibility and citation.
Like what specifically?
Generating clear, concise answers to likely AI questions. Providing immediate summaries. Using bullet points. Ensuring factual data is easy for AI to extract and verify. Making the content the most efficient, accurate, relevant source for an AI answering a prompt.
So your content becomes the AI's preferred source.
That's the goal, for its algorithms to naturally see it as the most authoritative and useful. This dual optimization maximizes reach across the whole spectrum, from a search result to an AI recommendation.
Then, once it's perfectly optimized, time to publish. With the promise of one-click deployment to your site with instant indexing. That frictionless part sounds like a huge relief.
The ease and speed are critical, yeah, especially for lean teams. One-click deployment removes major technical hurdles. No manual uploads, fiddly CMS formatting, wrestling with website backends.
Speeds things up massively.
Dramatically speeds up go-to-market time, makes brands incredibly agile, and instant indexing. Well, that's powerful, even if it's aspirational. Truly instantaneous indexing everywhere might be tough, but it strongly suggests AI-CMO uses advanced methods, maybe API integrations, rapid sitemap submissions, CDNs, to get content discovered by search engines and AI knowledge bases ASAP.
Cuts down the waiting time.
Significantly. Lets brands jump on timely news, trends, respond faster to market changes or competitors. For a business needing speed, that frictionless, rapid publishing is a major competitive advantage. Gets content seen when it counts.
And finally, completing the loop. Track. Monitoring AI mentions, rankings, and traffic in real time. Essential for improvement, surely.
Tracking is the vital feedback loop, absolutely. Allows for smart, continuous improvement. Real-time monitoring means immediate insights, no waiting weeks for data. Enables truly agile adjustments.
And AI mentions, that's new.
That's the noteworthy part here, a critical new metric. Traditional tracking looks at keyword ranks, site, traffic, familiar stuff. AI mentions specifically tracks when and how AI platforms cite, summarize, or recommend your content.
So you know if the GEO is working.
Directly. Undeniable insight. Are you being recommended? Are you the source AI turns to? Monitoring this, especially AI mentions, empowers informed decision.
Like refining content based on what AI likes.
Exactly. Identify what's working for AI recommendations, refine strategy, pivot quickly if needed, continuously optimize for both traditional search and this critical new AI discovery domain. This whole end-to-end workflow plan, create, optimize, publish, track, that's what delivers the promised speed and scale. A truly holistic, automated solution.
Okay, so let's tie this all together. What does this ultimately mean for those next-gen brands, AI-CMO targets? The core value prop seems to be empowering challenger businesses, disruptors, and innovators who need maximum reach without the burden of big marketing teams.
That sums up its strategic advantage, yeah, and its potential to disrupt. By combining solid SEO still essential for Google with this groundbreaking AI-first GEO approach, it delivers that maximum reach resource-strapped businesses need.
Levels the playing field against bigger players.
That's the idea. Historically, big companies with huge budgets and teams could just outspend smaller competitors in content and SEO, created huge barriers. AI-CMO gives smaller entities the tools to generate quality, optimized content at a scale and speed previously impossible for them.
It's about efficiency and targeting the new channels.
Unparalleled efficiency, yeah. And smartly targeting not just existing discovery channels, but the new AI-driven ones where agile businesses can gain a crucial foothold, maybe even outmaneuver slower giants. Lets them compete today, win tomorrow by being where consumers are looking and where AI guides their choices. Lets them punch way above their weight.
And it all leads to that ultimate, very ambitious promise. With AI-CMO, you don't just get discovered, you become the first name AI recommends. That's a huge step beyond just visibility.
It is. That claim is the peak of its ambition. Highlights the profound shift in marketing goals. Being discovered means being one option among many, needing the user to sift. Being the first name AI recommends. Different order of magnitude entirely. A move from passive visibility to active, often unsolicited endorsement. From an increasingly trusted, influential source, the AI itself.
That endorsement carries weight.
Significant weight. When an AI recommends something, it's not just info. It's a sophisticated judgment based on vast knowledge, user intent, complex algorithms. Consumers rely on these tools more and more for decisions.
So being the top AI recommendation could reshape markets.
Imagine the impact on brand reputation, trust, market leadership. If your brand is consistently the AI's go-to, it could fundamentally change industries. Businesses mastering AI recommendation optimization could get an invaluable, almost automatic path to customers and loyalty.
So it's about becoming the AI's preference.
Exactly. If AI solidifies its role as a primary trusted advisor across almost everything we look for, then being its top recommendation. That's maybe the most valuable digital real estate a brand could own. Ensures long-term relevance, growth. Moving from being a possibility to being the preference.
Well, what an incredibly insightful deep dive into AI-CMO, yes, but also this whole rapidly changing world of digital discovery.
It's moving fast.
So just to quickly recap, AI-CMO from AI Marketing OS Ltd, presented as the UK's first comprehensive AI-powered marketing OS, built specifically for next-gen brands. Its core offering, automating the entire workflow for both traditional SEO and this critical new thing, Generative Engine Optimization, or GEO.
And the key benefits, as we've explored, are pretty clear. Automating complex tasks, optimizing specifically for AI recommendations, and enabling serious speed and scale in content and response time.
Yeah,
And in a world where AI is increasingly the mediator, how we find info, products, services, recommendations, understanding and using tools like AI-CMO, it's not just about new marketing tactics anymore.
it's more fundamental.
It's about ensuring basic visibility, maintaining relevance, staying competitive in a landscape being fundamentally altered incredibly quickly. This shift to AI-driven discovery, it's not some distant future, it's happening right now. And you, as a consumer, maybe a business owner, a marketer, you need to really understand it and navigate it proactively.
Which leaves us with a final, really thought-provoking question for you to mull over after this.
Mm-hmm.
If AI platforms do solidify their position as the main gateway for discovery, what are the deeper implications, maybe unforeseen ones, for brand identity itself, for the subtleties of consumer choice, for the actual nature of competition in the digital marketplace?
Big questions.
Will AI-recommended brands become the new giants, defining categories through algorithmic endorsement? And what does that mean for how all brands, big and small, established and new, have to define themselves, build trust, connect with their audience in this, well, brave new world?
Definitely something to chew on.
We really hope you've enjoyed this exploration of AI-CMO and this fascinating shift in digital visibility. Join us next time on The Deep Dive for more essential insights.